Hi, Christina. I'm Laura. I'm your social worker today.
Hello.
What brings you in here with me today?
Well, I was kind of referred. I'm staying at the shelter now, and they suggested that I'm yelling too much and being a little abusive verbally abusive with my kids. That's their words, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I could see that. I just wanted to talk to somebody about that.
Okay. So what I hear is that they're kind of giving you their observations, and you're not entirely sure what all is true or not, but you do want to dig deeper into it to see what it could potentially be. Okay, awesome. First, I do want to encourage you. It's an incredible step that you're taking, and it's a form of humility for you to be able to come in, and it just shows how much you do care about your kids. So that is awesome. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what it's like in the shelter, how you feel about the shelter yourself?
It's not a great place. I'm in there with a whole bunch of other women. I don't have time to myself. There's always somebody there. Really can't spend time with the kids either there. I'm having it's just not a good place, not a good environment.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you get some alone time for yourself?
No, none. I don't think I ever do anymore.
No. So it's kind of like it's overcrowded for yourself. You don't ever get to be alone or take care of yourself, and you don't really get to spend time with your kids that much either.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. If you had the opportunity, if there was more chances for it, what would you like to do with your kids? Like, what did you used to do on a regular basis that you don't get to do?
Well, I know we used to go on walks every night after dinner. We would watch TV, and we don't get to do those things in the shelter, and maybe that's what's making me angry. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's dealing with everything with being in the shelter, and then I don't have that with what's left over when they start being buttheads and hard-headed, to not immediately get angry.
Yeah. So it kind of sounds like there's really not much time for yourself, and you don't get to take care of yourself when you get stressed out with everything that's going on, and so it kind of bounces back and forth between you and your kids. Does that sound accurate?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. How do you take care of yourself?
For myself, I like to take walks myself, and I like hanging out, binge watching a show,
Mm-hmm.
and then those are things that I like to do. But I'm not necessarily getting that here in shelter.
Mm-hmm. Is it because it's restricted, or?
Well, there's restrictions. There's the common room with the TV, and that's a shared area. We do have our rooms, and I've always been the type that I like to watch TV late at night, and I can't do that here. It keeps up the other residents and everything, and I'm told I can't do it. And that was my relaxation time after the kids went to bed, when I got to watch TV. I don't get that anymore.
No. Do you see any opportunities within the day where you could maybe take a walk, or is it just too crowded and too?
It feels like while I'm at shelter, I don't have the ability to do these things to lower my stress level to get to that point to where I am a better role model and for my kids.
Okay. So it kind of sounds like that it could be potentially a scheduling thing of seeing what the day looks like. Maybe there's just too much going on in the day, or maybe there's too many people, but that definitely sounds like something that we could look into, if that's what you would want to do.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, okay. And what would you specifically like to get out of not only taking care of yourself and getting time for yourself, but between you and your kids?
More time together, more time with just us. It's different when there's a large group of people around and when you're sharing a common space.
Okay.
To actually get that private time. I'd love to work on ways to get that private time and make that. I think that would help with what's going on a lot.
Yeah, and that's awesome. That just shows how much you care about them and how much time you do want to spend with them. So if you don't mind, I would like to summarize a little bit to make sure that I'm clear on everything first.
Yes.
Okay. So it sounds like you came in here and some of the workers made some observations to you, and you wanted to see what it was specifically. And it seems like that it could be more of a, like, this place is very stressful, it's very overcrowded, you don't get much time to yourself, there's a lot of arguing and attitude between all of the girls. And so we want to look at maybe taking a look at your schedule or the day to see where we can intentionally fit time in to take care of yourself, and then even look to see where we can fit time in to intentionally spend time between you and your kids.
That would be great.
Sound good?
It does.
Okay, then the next time that we meet, if you want to, we could definitely look at that schedule.
All right, thank you.
My pleasure.